Becoming a master communicator will solve virtually all of the problems and issues and challenges that you have in your life. Now, let's first clearly define what a master communicator is. I don't know if there's a textbook definition for it, but let's say you're in the top 5 or 10% of communicators worldwide, meaning you can do things that other people can't do. You don't hesitate socially. Meeting people is easy. You can charm people. You can woo people. You can be charismatic. You can speak in front of big crowds. Like I've spoken in front of a crowd of 5,000, which is my biggest to date. And you can move around the world in a way that other people find incredible, or they're left awestruck with your ability to communicate. Now, what people miss with the master communication is this. In order for me externally, meaning communicating to other people, in order for me to persuade, communicate, woo, be charismatic, all the stuff that people are concerned with or think about when I say this, right? In order for me to do it externally, I first must conquer internally, meaning my self-image, self-talk, self-confidence has to be developed within in order to externally demonstrate that to the world and communicate it. And this is what people miss. They think communication is just me speaking to somebody else or a crowd or making a video. It starts and ends with you. And when you devote yourself to becoming a master communicator, one of the principal reasons that it's going to help you solve most of your problems is this. A lot of you watching this video, again, because you view communication as talking to other people and you forget this internal aspect, you don't realize that this journey and becoming a master communicator will inadvertently, indirectly help you with everything else that you have problems with. Lack of energy, lack of motivation, lack of clarity, lack of drive, being lost, not knowing what you want out of life, being pessimistic instead of optimistic, all these things, not being able to talk to a crowd, right? Like from internal to external, all these things will just be wiped away, the vast majority of them, because of this. You want to grow on social media? Become a master communicator. I had my platforms stripped away from me like this overnight. Yet I have the confidence to start all over with no problem. Why? I know the message and how I speak and how I deliver will bring me the followers, will bring me the likes and the comments and the growth and all that other stuff that will then fuel some of the online businesses that I have. Same thing with my ability to communicate, to recruit for my real estate team, my nationwide real estate team. I've added about 4 people in the last 2 weeks. And I continue to add people. I just launched a new division. Why do people come around? Because I focus on things that are much deeper than the surface level, and I focus on the evolution of the individual, personal development, whatever you want to call it. And I prioritize mastering communication. If you do that, I'm telling you, internally, externally, things will be much, much better for you. Now, that path is not easy, though, because to me, developing that communication skill, which means you're going to have to interact with other people, will force you to put your insecurities and your doubts about yourself to the forefront. If you're insecure about your voice, the way that you look, what your character is, you think you're an introvert or whatever that is, and now you expose yourself to develop your communication to a crowd, to people, to strangers, to somebody here at the bar, the club, the networking event, or whatever it is, you're putting that front and center, and you will filter the world based on that. If somebody rejects you or doesn't like you, you're going to think, oh, it's because I'm ugly or this or that. Now, that's not the reality. However, the only way you're going to come to the realization that nobody cares about your insecurities is by interacting with hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people. Then you'll realize everybody's just like you, nobody cares, and nobody's paying attention to that stuff, or at least as much as you think it is. And it's not as important as you think it is, right? But the only way you're going to find out is by getting out of your head and getting out into the real world. And this communication aspect, the development of it, it's not reading a book, it's not watching a video, it's not just doing coaching and training. You got to get out there and interact with people to apply these principles and see them and experience them firsthand. Then you'll be a beast. But until then, you want to sit there and, again, you want to read the books and learn all the stuff intellectually. That's fine. But that's a poison that has infiltrated everybody's mind. They think they can just watch videos or learn something without actually applying it and doing it. And that's the issue. You're not going to become a master communicator reading a book, which is why I giggle when people say, oh, I want to improve my communication. What book should I read? Reading a book isn't going to improve your communication. It's going to give you ideas. It'll help you a little bit. But how do you improve your communication? By going out there and facing the world every single day and talking to as many people as possible as you can every single day to work on and develop your communication. That's it and that's all. If you can do that, your ability to improve your communication will skyrocket. But you got to do it. And I'm telling you guys, it's one of the most grueling paths to take, yet simultaneously one of the most rewarding. I love the fact that just through skill, I can have somebody who doesn't know me come watch a video and suddenly subscribe to my channel, support it, give me comments, eventually potentially work on my team, be a student, pay me a lot of money, or I can make a really good friend or whatever. And they found me online. All my coaching members, the thousands of coaching members that I've had, the tens of thousands of people that have bought my courses, and everything in between. Even people who have just followed me online and never commented, but maybe sent me one message online. It blows my mind, the impact that this has, not just on you, but other people. You want job security? Become a master communicator. You want to become magnificent, majestic with the opposite sex, especially if you're a man watching this, because it's even more important for you, become a master communicator. I can't think of one social situation where I would be nervous. Meeting celebrities, being with beautiful women, networking event, name it. I can't think of one where I'm just going to be nervous. I'm comfortable. I know what to say. I can carry a conversation on forever. All that stuff is out of my mind. So when I moved from California to Miami, Florida, where I'm at now, dude, those first couple months when I was out there, staying in a little condo by the beach, going out, 3, 4, 5 days a week to meet people, I loved it. That's one of the highlights of my life. Starting over socially, starting over everything. I relished in it. I enjoyed it when so many people I know would crash because they're like, oh my God, I don't know anybody. I have no friends. Within weeks, people were messaging me, damn, bro, like you already know everybody. You've been everywhere. Exactly. But I've mastered communication to a degree where now I can go out and be a force to be reckoned with. And that's cool. It gives me so much more confidence. It puts a smile on my face. I'm more optimistic about life. When I want something, I go after it. I don't hesitate. I'm a lot more confident. I'm a lot more sure in myself. My self-image is healthy and strong. I look at life as my oyster. I'm kind to other people. I'm not an asshole. I'm in a good mood most of the time. My life's not perfect. I've had, a bunch of trials and tribulations, but hey. Self-talk is influenced a lot by this. If we put a megaphone to the world about your internal thoughts, would you be upset? Would you be proud of what's being projected to the world? Because I know my self-talk, if people heard it, they would say, no wonder this dude is confident. Because listen to how he speaks to himself and how he processes the world. You literally create mental alchemy when you become a master communicator. Now, again, I don't know where that bar is because I'm not sitting here bragging. I just know compared to the average person, I'm light years ahead of them because I've dedicated myself. You can do the same. This is a skill anybody can acquire. Think about doing a speech. I do Toastmasters every Sunday night for my coaching program. And we talk about the importance. And they've shared, just some of them who have joined recently, in just a couple of weeks are like, man, my presentations are better. My interactions day to day are better. Everything just keeps improving because I'm focusing on becoming a better communicator. Exactly. You want that sense of control for your life? Master communication. This is one of the fundamental pillars that is literally a cheat code right in front of your face. But it's going to require that you work at it to earn it. And if you have the right people in your corner helping you and guiding you and supporting you, sky's the limit, man. It really is. But you have to understand the importance of communication and why you need to master it. I put a ton of free resources in the description. Anything I can do to help you guys, let me know. But I really want to get this point across. Make it a thing every day that you improve your communication. Do something. Talk to strangers. Go to Toastmasters. Work on your public speaking. Record videos privately like this and don't even post it, but just watch it and critique yourself and look for things that you can improve. If you're already okay or pretty good, enhance your delivery. When your delivery becomes better, you become that much more dynamic as a speaker. But I'm telling you, the master key to a lot of things in life is becoming a master communicator, okay? Any questions you guys have, let me know. Drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.